Okay, Nimisha, I think you made some very good points. Rizwan, I don't have too much time on this debate, but I do want to touch upon something that has been brought up in this very debate by Lalita ji. Essentially, the hint is that probably it's time for the NJAC, that the collegium system isn't working. Look at the kind of judges you are picking. They're delivering all sorts of verdicts, which the Supreme Court then has to come and rescue, etc., etc. Maybe it's time for the government to get involved in the appointment of judges. Do you think that will ensure that judges who have cash found in their backyard, burnt cash found in their backyard, and judges who think that grabbing a little child's breast and opening her pajama strings and pushing her to the ground is not an attempt to rape, that there'll be at least some degree of accountability?
Yes, but before I touch that subject, I want to just clarify one point, is that my learned friend pointed out the provisions of the new law which will not be applicable to this act, which was committed prior to the introduction of the new law. So the prior act has to go under IPC and not under the BNS and BNSS. So I wanted to just clarify that part. Now, with regards to the other part that is concerned, that most of the judges that we find, who become subject to debates here on public platform, their orders or their conduct or XYZ, whichever, whatever comes further, brings out one fact before the general public, is that probably the judges who are appointed in our country through whatever system are not appointed through a proper system, which will show that the judges are qualified, meaning not legally qualified or not professionally qualified, but qualified meaning to deliver impartial judgments in accordance with law, without any bias, without any prejudice, and without any kind of influence. So for this, I particularly think earlier we used to have jury system. We used to have jury system during the British time, which was taken out and which was thrown away. So now the judges, most of the judges, they feel that they are the master of that particular courtroom, and then they can do whatever they can, whatever they want to. And that is what is disturbing, because once you give so much of power, whether in the name of judiciary or whether in the name of adjudication, this is what is going to happen. If you have a prejudice or a biased mind judge, this is what is going to happen. So we definitely need to change the system, and we need to have a system where the public also gets involved, not only the politicians, because the politicians will appoint people as per their choice, because they want favorable orders. So we have to have the public has to be involved, like the system which was there earlier.
नहीं, तब तो बहुत confusion हो जाएगा. But we'll leave it there. I'm out of time. Thank you very much. Rizwan Siddiquee, thank you very much for joining us. Avishkar, thank you very much. Nimisha Srivastava, good to have you on the show. And Lalita ji, always good to have you on the show.